there. Good morning. Is there anybody there? Good morning. Am I talking to myself again? Could be for a minute. Very early. It's 5:02. I could be talking to myself. Oh, someone's there. Let's just check the computer a minute. Apparently, some people like this bit best, is when I'm talking to myself. But there you go. When you live in my house, you spend a lot of time talking to yourself. Funnily enough. Right, just checking that I've actually got you on here. We've got comments. Morning, Tracy. Morning, Tracy. That's good. Morning, 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 Baz. Morning, Pauline. Amy says good morning. Morning, Kit. How is everybody this morning? My grid paper's not very straight this morning. That's better. That's better. Right, let's shed some light on what I'm doing for a minute. I've got 5 ink pads on my desk, 4 stamps, a dauber, and a partridge in a pear tree. So there you go. That's what my, hi Lisa and the 2 Tracy's. That's what my desk looks like this morning. I have a cup of tea to hand, which is good. Got my stamp set. I kind of think we're there. There's no bling this morning. Don't need no bling. So are we all okay? How was our day yesterday? Did everybody have a nice day yesterday? Did you do something nice? I went to my mum's for afternoon tea. It was really lovely. But it really gave me indigestion all night, to be honest. But it was lovely while I was eating it. Really nice. It was my dad's 75th on Saturday. So yeah, so that's what we did yesterday. So that was quite nice. So yeah, so that was kind of like my day, and then I came home and finished prepping for this morning. And then yeah, so that's my day today, really. I've got some phone calls to make and some bits and pieces, some blog posts to write, and yeah, so that's kind of, you know, that's kind of my day. So yeah, right, I'm going to, are we nearly 10 o'clock 11 o'clock even? I'm going to turn you down and around. Let's see if we can do it in one fluid motion. Hang on. Down and around. Oh, sorry, because you're looking at the ceiling then. How are we doing on space there? We need to go. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Right, hang on. Yes, look at that. That's perfect. Oh, I'm impressed with that. Really good. So this morning we are using the Game On stamp set, which is in the annual catalogue. It's Kling stamp set. I really like it. It's got playing cards, chess pieces, bit of a draft board, some dice, a little club symbol. You know, I think it's a great man's card kind of stamp set. That was the words I was looking for. Yeah, I like this. I think it's good. So I did my dad's birthday card with it, as you saw. He really liked it. And we're going to play with this one this week. So yeah, so this is our card for today. So we're also using the I can't remember. But do you know, I have a real blank when it comes to this designer series paper. In Good Taste. I think it's In Good Taste, the designer series paper. So that's our card. So it's a fancy fold. So it's got extra scoring and it opens like that. So that's our card. Hang on. Like that. I think that's I like that a lot. What do you think? So that's our card. So it's one sheet of DSP. We've got a little bit there so that it looks continued. Morning, Ali. And yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing this morning. This is the front and that's the back, or that's the front and that's the back, whichever you prefer. We've used the little chessboard, we've got the cards and we've got the dice, and it's your day, roll with it. So so that's what we're going to do. I've got some glue there. I'm going to give you the measurements as we do them. Let's move the ink pads a minute. Let's move those out of the way. So just move that, I'll pop that under there. So what you're going to need is a complete sheet of A4 cardstock, and you are going to score your A4 cardstock at 2.5 inches and 5 7/8, or 6.4 centimeters and 14.9 centimeters. Okay, that's along the long side, and then this then becomes your card base. So fold it in half, and then the smaller fold you're going to fold back. Run along it with your bone folder. So that is now your card base. Okay, so that'll give you a good card base. All right. So the next bits you're going to need are your designer series paper bits. Okay. Now this one I've got is 5 5/8 across by 8 down, which is 14.3 centimeters by 20.3, and that piece sits in there. Okay. The next piece you're going to need is 3 inches by 8 inches, or 7.7 by 20.3 centimeters, and that piece sits here like that. Okay, that bit goes in there. Then you're going to need a piece that is 2.25 inches by 8, or 5.7 by 20.3, and that piece is going to go there. Okay. Then you're going to need a scrap of Very Vanilla to stamp your cards and your dice. You're going to need, double check that size, a piece of soft suede that is 7 inches by 3.5 inches, which is 17.7 by 8.9 centimeters. A piece of Very Vanilla to mat on the top of that, which is 3.5 inches by 6 3/4, or 8.3 by 17.2. And then you've got a piece of soft suede, which is 4 inches by 4 inches, which is 10.2 by 10.2. And then 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 inches in Very Vanilla, which is 9.5 by 9.5. Oh, there you go. That was all of those. So let's do the stamping. So, and then we will build our card. Okay, so I'm going to pop these bits to one side. So the first bits I'm going to do are my cards. So for my cards, for the front, I've got Pretty Peacock, Gorgeous Grape, and my dice are in Merry Merlot. So I need 2 sets of dice and 1 each of the cards. So I've got my stamping scrub. Morning, Jazz. I've got my stamping scrub there. So I'm just going to grab, I'm going to do the Gorgeous Grape first, just tap it, pop my cards down. Okay, I love these, they come out so beautifully. The colours and the shading in it is just so perfect. Love it. Right, let's just clean that one off. Okay. Morning, Diana. So that's that one. Oh, have trouble opening this Pretty Peacock one. Oh. There we go, especially if my hand isn't very good. Right, so tap, tap, tap. Let's pop that one in there. So that's the Pretty Peacock. Close that back up. Just give that a clean off. Right, that's all clean. Then we want some of our dice, or our die, because there is more than one. I know. I keep track of the days, Diana, by doing the lives. Right, so we want 2 of those on there. Okay, like that. I'm leaving the Merry Merlot open because I now need to do my inside piece. And I'm going to grab my sentiment, which says, "It's your day, roll with it." Just check it's the right way up. And down into the middle-ish. In a straight line-ish. Okay, there you go. It's your day, roll with it. And then we're going to grab the dice. And I'm going to just take them off the edge down 2 sides. Just to add a little bit of interest. There we go. To that one. So that's the Merry Merlot done. Let's pop those out the way. And the dice out the way. I'll clean that in a minute. So we've done that bit. So then we're going to stamp this bit with the little chessboard. Okay. And I'm going to stamp off each time. Okay. Because I want it slightly lighter than the colour. Oh, it didn't stamp off there, look. Than the colour actually is. That was thinking about something else, wasn't it? And not concentrating. And I'm kind of being quite random. Instead of necessarily turning my paper, perhaps turning the stamp block. Can I get one in there? Yes. Stamp off that corner. So that's that. I'm quite happy with that. It's just very random, just so we've got the chess pieces or the board on there. I probably know you wouldn't have a board with a game of cards, but I kind of liked the effect. So those are all of our bits there to build this card. We've got a little bit of daubering to do and some fussy cutting. So that bit's already done. So that's ready to go. So let's just grab my scissors, my snips, and start to cut these out. I'm just going to get rid of that excess. Okay, these are really easy to cut because most of it is pretty much straight lines. It looks quite complicated, but it's pretty easy. It's, you know, get to a corner, up a straight line, round a corner, up a straight line, round a corner, oops, up a straight line. So these are okay. I liked cutting these. In fact, actually I've fussy cut everything in this set this week, and it's fine. It's a good set to work with. Okay, there's one piece. Oh, a bit close to the edge there. Round the corner. I need to add this to my need list. Do you know what, Ali? I looked at it a couple of times in the catalogue, and I really struggle with man cards. and I just thought it was a really good set that you could kind of do lots of different things with. The other one I'm going to get on my list this week is this month is the whiskey bottle set, because I like that as well. I think the two paired together, you could create some really great creations with those. Right, I'm actually going to cut the shadowing off on this one because I want it to look like the dice have just fallen on the table. So I'm kind of cutting the shadowing off. I'm being a bit ruthless. Angling my scissors there. Right, okay, so you'll have your dice like that. If you could hear that, that was my stomach. I'm really sorry. Right, I'm just going to go up into that little angle up there. And there. There we go. That was the fussy cutting. See, that didn't take very long, did it, with the fussy cutting? Okay, so that was our fussy cutting. Right, Dauber. I put it somewhere. Right, and I've got soft suede. My Dauber, look at the state of it. I think at some point I might need a new soft suede Dauber. Okay, right, I'm going to go round the edges of all of our designer series paper, because I don't like the white cut edge. That's my bit. So I'm literally just going to get rid of this white cut edge all the way down, like that. Okay, that's that one. All the way down, like that. Very quick to do. Oh, just gives it a really good finish, makes it look really nice. There we go. I'm also going to go round the edge of this one, just to blend everything in. Okay, frog in my throat there, and that one. MRI machines are very scary, I agree. Unfortunately, Tracy and I are very familiar with them. Still not nice. It's that horrible noise. They stick the headphones on and say, you won't be able to hear anything. Yeah, right. There you go. Right, so that is kind of all of our stamping and inking done. So we've got all our bits. Let's build our card. So where's my, I'm using my Stampin' Seal, Sammy Seal. So, oops. Okay. So that's our inside bit. All right. Line it up. Oh, can probably come down a bit. There you go. So that's your inside. So we open our card out. The next biggest piece is going to go here. Okay. So okay, now we're going to play Silly Devils. There it is. I can actually see it right on the tip. There it is. seem to have got glue everywhere there. Right, I'm going to make sure that it's the same way up. I'm going to line it up. Dogs have just swapped positions. Right, and then we're going to pop this bit here, like that. Morning, Gemma. Oops, hang on. You're all very quiet in the chat this morning. Have you all got that Monday morning feeling? What have you all done all weekend? Okay, now I've got nothing coming out. What have I got? It helps if you don't roller it off your roller. That would really help, wouldn't it? Right, let's try again. I obviously have a habit of leaning one way when I'm using this. Right. Oh, you are all so quiet. What have you done? Has anybody done anything exciting? You saw my cream tea at my mum's. So many ideas racing through your head this morning. Okay. Right, so we're going to pop that one onto there. Okay. Like that. That's our inside piece. So we can pop this piece in. So really quick but effective card to do, because you've got some fancy layers. I best make sure I stick it up the right way. Oh, you bought new sleeping bags, Tracy. That's exciting. You're off camping though this week, aren't you? Okay, so that's fairly central. I'm happy with that. So that's like that. Right. That was in Go Outdoors, wasn't it? Oh, Ali, housework and crafting. Okay. I hope you did nice crafting. Right, so. Oh, do you know what? Look at that. So in my Infinite Wisdom look, I've cut it exactly the same width. I didn't even follow my own instructions. How stupid is that? Right, let me grab my trimmer. Okay, we're just going to take 1/4 of an inch off. Oops. Oh, I need a bigger desk. I need a bigger desk. I just need a whole room, really, instead of working in 2 rooms. Right, let's just edge that bit again, because we've cut it. There we go. Hopefully now. Ah, yes, see, that'll go on there now, look. So you're away for 2 nights this weekend. Oh, very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to clean this off in a minute, I think. Where I've slid it off the edge, I seem to have a glue build up of glue. I definitely am working towards one edge. So with the old one, you used to have to flick, and you don't have to on this one, so it's causing, it's getting used to it. I can do the Steel Plus now. Right, okay, so that one's going there. So when we come to stick this one on, you're working your way through a basket of unfinished card kits. Oh, Ali, I have some of those. Right, so you're only going to need to do a little bit, one side of this, okay? So, where have I have got a real, I tell you what, let's get rid of that a minute. I'm just trying to put my roller back centrally on my seal, and this is not the seal's fault, it's my fault. When I tend to lean one way, which is not great. This is why I tend to use wet glue. Right, that's better. Much better now I've sorted it out. Definitely user error, not runner error, I have to say. It's because I lean and I push it to one side. Oh, and look what I've just done. Having said to you, you don't need to tape all the way round. Right, okay. We're going to double cardstock that bit now. Oh my goodness me. Right, so let's just put a piece of so these two are going to look very different now. So that bit was so the soft suede was 3.5 by 7. So we're going to have 3 3/4. How to rectify your error live on camera. It's Monday morning. Never mind, it's okay. We can do this. Right, in a minute. You're definitely having a bad day. Oh, Baz, it's I don't know. No, my brain isn't. Nothing is running in sequence. I'm having to think about my words. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's nothing. It's not a problem. Look, there you go. We're going to pop a layer there like that. Okay. Now we're only doing one side of this. Okay, just one side. Going to position it nicely. There you go. Who knew it was an error? All it's done, look, it's highlighted. It's given it a lovely highlighted bit. It's fine. It's not an error. Right. So now we can get to the nice bit, which is sticking our lovely bits on. It's just made the two cards completely different. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm going to put one of these down with some Tombow. I'm going to do it the other way this time. Okay. And I've got one set of those to go down in a minute with some Tombow. And then everything else goes on with some dimensionals, which I'm neatly taking off my dimensional sheet. Okay. I like it with the extra border. It was a happy accident. Yes, Pauline. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't a mistake. It was an opportunity to embellish. Right, so let's have that one going that way. Have a couple of those like that. Funny thing is, whilst I'm making all these man cards, I don't have a man in my life to send any cards to, apart from Francis, which is my mum's other half. Right, so we'll put those ones there. And that, my lovely friends, having completely messed it up, is our cards with the beautiful paper and the Game On stamp set. So on Thursday, see, I haven't put any bling on it. Do we put bling on a man's card? Do men's cards need bling? To bling or not to bling? What do you reckon? Thumbs up to bling. Sad face not to bling. What do we reckon? Just a wink of Stella or winky winky pen. Okay, oh, we've got a Where do we winky winky? Oh, let's see. Where do we winky winky? Let's grab the Wink of Stella. I tell you what. Let's just winky winky the hearts. Just get rid of that. Is that? Yeah, there is a little bit in there. Go careful with your Wink of Stella though, because don't forget it will pick up some of your colour. Okay. I think this one's almost empty. So yeah, I've just winky winkied on the hearts. There's a little bit. And the dice. Baz, how am I supposed to do the dice? All over? Hang on. It's just going to smudge them, look. It's just going to give them... Oh, that's quite nice, actually. There we go. We've got a happy accident going on here, thanks to Baz. We've got winky winkied dice, look. Oh, I quite like that. Let's turn it round and do the other one. There you go. So that's, can you see the dice? They've kind of like taken on a little bit of colour. I know. Maybe red dots on the die, yeah. I've coloured them now, so that's kind of like, you know. So yeah, so that is our make for this morning. On Thursday, we're going to be using the same set. And then on Saturday, I have a 3D project for you with this set as well. So I'm loving this set. So it's a man's week this week. For the men, okay? So that's what we're doing. So I will see you all on Thursday morning. Have a lovely, lovely week. Stay safe. Look after yourselves and each other. Happy crafting. If anybody wants my kit for August, please let me know. You've got a choice of 2. Lovely You or Well Done. With or without the punches, but my orders are going in tomorrow. If anybody needs anything and would like to order, my order is going in tomorrow and I can sort you out. So take care, stay safe, I'll see you soon. Bye guys.